All right, how about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you, Kenny?
I'm good, thank you.
Good deal. So, catch me up. I appreciate your message over there. So,
Yeah.
you were part of one of the original ICT Mentorship 2016. So, you were around back in the days when he used to say, "This will be the only one I'm ever gonna do, and if you can't get it from me, blah blah blah." Tell us what you remember as much as you can about the the 2016 craziness
The
and how you got
2016,
roped into it.
because I was looking during 2016, I was looking for some ways to invest, to trade. Yeah, I went into some forums. I think it's Baby Pips or some forex
Yeah,
forums. Then I saw,
likely baby pips. Although there was at least one other that we know of. I forget the name of it, but yes, there was another one where he was engaging in sock puppeting as well. But so you found him on one of the forums and then followed him over to Twitter, or how did you get over there?
uh, then there was some guy in the forum there's a thread started to talk about ICT, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure it was
And
a
they,
sock, but I'm sure it was a sock puppet account. If it
yeah.
wasn't talking mad crap about him, it was one of his sock puppet accounts, and basically him talking about himself.
Then they pointed us to those kind of YouTube videos, so we
Yep,
went to check it out. And
that's
wow,
how he
like
did it. That's how his whole fraud worked. Yep.
then I was so amazed. Is this how it works? Okay, so the books all are crap, and this is the only way to trade.
Yeah, that's what he liked to tell everybody, that all the books are crap and that he could see he had interbank access and that, you
Yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah. The inner circle, especially the name inner circle trader. Then you're quite intrigued by that already.
yeah, talking about inner circle trader.
Yeah. Then he always says that he learned it from someone and he cannot tell us.
Oh yeah, he learned it
No.
from Tobias and Parsons, but eventually told the story. You know what? You know why he finally told their name? Because people were trolling him so hard about it. Like, hold on, man. Like you told us you had some magic bullet. You're out here you're blowing accounts. Hold on. So he got desperate to keep people paying his monthlies when he started blowing his accounts in front of everybody. They're like, so to keep everybody there, he told his story finally. And oh my word, he's like, oh yeah, I got thrown in the back of a van and they took me down to the river and they taught me
Yeah.
Fibonacci and told me I couldn't get out of there if I didn't know the Fibonacci sequences, and I had to use the Fibonacci sequence to escape with the code on the door was this Fibonacci sequence, and this is why I call myself, oh, and they threw me in the middle of a circle and they beat me, and that's why I call myself the inner circle trader. And I'm like, who's believing this crap at this point, right? Like,
Oh, but seriously, that time I was really being sucked into all this crap.
yeah, that's sad. Well,
Then after that, they say, you want to learn more? We're going to start a mentorship. Then I was like, oh, wow, okay, I think I would like to learn more since it's the inner circle things. So I went in, and before it started the mentorship, you said, oh, don't worry, I'm rich. I don't really need your money. But your money is, I'm going to donate to charity.
yes, so you remember? Okay, okay. I'm time stamping this. Can I? Okay, I'm recording this. Can I use this content in? Are you? Will you allow me to use this content in a video to help other people to avoid this crap?
Please go ahead. I've been trying to get my voice out, but I voiced out in the forum once and I got scolded.
Oh, that's interesting. So
I was
wait.
warned
You were
by him.
scolded. Hold on. This is good information
Yeah.
because this is what I've actually shown is that he uses these intimidation tactics on people so that if you speak out against him, all of a sudden you receive massive amounts of lashback. Am I right?
Yeah, then he told me I'll be banned from the forum. Then it's like my money is gone. No? I can't get back. That time he said there's no refund. So
Oh,
it's
there
like
is. So I've got good news for you. Did you know that you can actually get your money refunded from him?
I didn't know, but I think it's been for so many years. Can still refund.
Doesn't matter. So PayPal has now got him marked as a scammer. So anyone
Oh,
who requests refunds from those payments, if you can go back to pull up your history in your inbox and go to those
mm.
transaction IDs and say, we are trying to get our money back. There is a class action lawsuit coming against him.
Oh, I see.
And you just have to say, I discovered that he was a scammer. Now, first thing you do have to do, you have to write him an email. You have to write an email to innercircletrader@gmail.com. You must first request him to give you your money back. You must say, and you must say why. You must tell him why. Like, you have discovered that he was a scammer, that the stuff and the claims that he said were not true, which, again, you were conned because he told you that he was rich, correct?
Yes.
He told you that he was worth 760 million and that he was this fantastical trader, right?
Yes.
Well, those things were all false. We have proven out. Now, it was hard for people back then to know that it was, false because nobody had his home address. Nobody had, but, I sent private investigators to find out, the guy, we know his whole history. He was living in an apartment when he told you guys that he made $5.8 million in 3 weeks. And he made that whole fake thing with MetaTrader 4 back in server to con you guys into believing that he was a great trader so that you would then pay him. You probably spent about $2,000 approximately if you went for a full year. Did you do a full year mentorship?
Yes, full year.
So a full year costs approximately $2,100. Does that sound about right?
Yes, around there.
Yep. So that full $2,100. So I have a note from a guy here even this morning. He wrote me, said, Vinny, thank you so much for giving me the information for how to do this. Yes, I was able to get it from, I won't say his name. He wanted me to keep his name private, but I have the full transaction history. They actually sent him, here's 155, 155, 155, 150. He sent me all of them. They send all of the individual months back to you, $155 chunks. They didn't just give them all in one. And he sent me every PayPal transaction so that I could have proof because, some people don't believe that you can get your money back. Well, you absolutely can. So
that's great news.
That's the good news for people that they do not have to live with the scam. And we are, for people who don't get theirs back, we are also generating a class action lawsuit against him to help folks out with this BS. I mean, it makes me mad. I got scammed when I first came into this industry. It makes me upset. I know how that feels, and I want people to have an opportunity not to. And hearing your story. So I read what you said earlier, that it made you feel like you were inadequate for the past 5 years. You said, so I've been blaming myself for the past 5 years for not being smart enough or working hard enough to grasp the ICT concept and develop a trading system of my own. Only during this year I managed to watch your videos on YouTube about ICT that opened up my eyes, and now I have finally been able to stop blaming myself ever since. Those are beautiful words, my friend. It encourages me to go on in this battle because listen, I'm taking a lot of heat, right? All of this stuff, all of these little fake accounts that he's got. Now, again, some of them are not fake. Some of them are additional Nigerian and South African scammers, which you'll find out that he's got where, yes, they need his name to still be, great because that's what they're marketing. They're marketing ICT name because the guy frauded everybody. He's like, woohoo, now we can ride on his fraud because, they're not going to go out there and make the claims that he did. Of course, in their country.
Of them is selling the courses.
Oh yeah, they're reselling his courses, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if everybody knew that he was a scam, well, then they can't resell the courses, right? When they keep saying, "Oh, he changed my life," well, yeah, he did because you are now riding on his name, reselling, saying, "Oh, but I'm ICT," because their name's like Kinyabe, some Yabe, Yama, Dama, Ding Dong, and they're like, "Oh, but nobody knows who Kinyabe, Kaba, Jinga, Dinga, Ding Dong is." Kingdom Trader, whatever. All right, nobody's gonna buy that shit. But then they're like, "Oh no, I learned from ICT," and they're like, "Oh, you learn ICT concepts?" Well, I can't understand ICT because ICT, speaks fucking gibberish 24 hours a day. So you're like, "Oh, you're offering me? You figured out the matrix of ICT? Oh, teach me." So yeah, I mean they are living off of his fake legacy. Or at least that's what I call it.
I understand that.
That's crazy.
Because his name is quite a big branding.
Yeah, it's all about the branding, and that brand, he branded it because he pulled these massive cons. 5.8 million in 3 weeks. Bro, if I could do that, I mean, I'd be excited. I mean, if he could teach me how to do that, bro, I would close up shop today and be like, "Look, dude, you're the man. Like, I'll just go and I'm going to follow you, okay?" But the thing is I researched it and found out that was bullshit. It was all a lie. And that makes me mad. I think it makes other people mad too.
I'm actually quite mad for blaming myself for 5 years, man.
Yeah, that's wrong.
5 to 6 years.
I'm sorry to hear that, but no, that is wrong. Well, I'm glad, man. That makes me feel good that that you have gained that personal freedom for yourself. Now
I thank God that I saw your videos. Thank
Yeah,
God
there
I
was
saw your
nothing there to
videos.
learn. I'll tell you right now, there was nothing there to learn. Everything that he does will lose your money in 90 days or less, and you probably would have found that out every time you went to go trade a live account on the right-hand side of the screens. Bro, anybody's strategy you can find
Yes.
on the left-hand side of the chart, especially when you say multi-time frame. Because with multi-time frame, bro, you can squeeze down to any time frame. On some time frame somewhere, there is going to be a trend somewhere. There is going to be some event that you're looking for that happened on some level, 5 minute, 1 minute. Oh, you don't see it on the 5 minute. Oh, look down at the hour. Oh, you don't find it on the 1 hour. Oh, go down to the 1 minute. You don't find it on the 1 minute. Go to the 5. You don't find it there. Go 15. And you just keep swapping around. So, oh, see, there's one. There's an FVG right there. Or oh, look, see right there. There's a 618 pullback right there. And oh, look at that. It went to a level. Wow. But it doesn't. It's not consistent. It's not trackable in real time, and it just blows people's money. That's all we've ever seen, except for the people that claim that they're, oh, I'm successful with it. And then you find out they're selling it. So, it all makes sense, right? Hopefully it does make you feel better.
Yeah. I totally agree.
That's beautiful. Well, I'm glad to give you some mental freedom there instead of the mental gymnastics that he's put you through.
5 years, bro. 5 years.
years. Oh, I can't even imagine. Well,
Yeah,
how did you
I'm so
find? How did you
stupid.
end up finding my videos? Or did somebody point you to them, or what?
No, during this early year, then I was on YouTube. Probably because he started his mentorship, right? Then people watches his mentorship and watches your video. So somehow your video pop up. Then I took a look.
Oh, okay, I got you. So you're there, like trying to figure out, like, hold on, maybe I'll give it another shot. It took me 5 years and I couldn't. So, but you're so mentally bothered by it. You're a good, hardworking person. So you're like, I'm gonna go out there and try it again, right? And so you go out
Yes.
there, and then of course there's my videos though. And actually, this is what I'm trying to do. People keep saying like, Vinny, you're just trying to harass the guy. You're just trying. No, I'm not. I just know how hard it is to get that information in front of people's eyeballs, particularly with YouTube. And you just have to be consistent about your content so that I am, an expert on the field of inner circle trader BS. And look, there's a lot of people out there putting ICT on their stuff. Like that's how they live. So he just doesn't like it that, my stuff has gone, yeah, it's got ICT on it because, yes, I am an expert on the ICT fraud network. I know exactly how it works, and it's gross. And I love the stories like yours. I have a good heart, and it makes me feel good. I get great joy in my heart from hearing people be released from his craziness. And no, it's not now come and hang out with me and come use my system. If you want to use it, fantastic. But I'm not here trying to just resell my stuff. In fact, I just want you to feel better, like what you just had right there. Get the freedom of knowing that you're not crazy, okay? That the only person that was crazy that whole time was maybe that Vinny Emini guy because I'm relentless and I keep going after people if they are scammers. But also ICT, who is a complete nut job, sociopath, and a scammer. Like at the end of the day, like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I must agree with that.
Well, that's beautiful, man. Well, I'm glad to hear you're feeling a bit better about that on our behalf, and that my pain and suffering having to deal with all of his fake trollings and all of his death threats and all of his intimidation tactics. That
Thank you
you're
for
not the only
going through all
person.
this for all of us.
Say it again.
Thank you for going through all this just for all of us.
Oh man, no problem, my friend. That I'm telling you, you come and tell me the story makes it all worth it. This feels it feels
We are
good.
powerless in front of him.
What was in front of me? Say it again.
I mean, we people, like the students, we are powerless in front of him.
Oh, yeah, and see, that's what I noticed. Like, completely powerless because he closes. I mean, he has all comments turned off, right? How do you
Yes,
speak?
that's
You
right.
couldn't speak up if you wanted to. He silences you. This is like an abusive relationship. You beat them up, and then you put a tape over their mouth, like they can't say anything. And what are you gonna do? Like you're gonna start your own YouTube channel to go tell everybody? Well, that's what you would have to do. And his YouTube channel is 200,000 followers, right? You're just gonna be drowned out, right? So you have no voice. All you can do, well, you go to a forum, right? Well, what forum? He has his forum turned off. Like, you all can't talk in a forum unless you're a charter member, right? Well, you're a charter member. Did he cut you off?
I was warned.
Oh, you were warned that if you said
I was
anything
met with a
more,
warning.
that he would kick you out?
Yes. I'll
Do
be
you
strike
have
off.
a? Can you get me the screenshot of that?
Uh, I'll try to find. I'm not sure if it's still around.
Oh, you're not sure if it's around? Yeah, because that's the thing.
Yeah,
He's deleting his forum
because
posts. I saw that
it's
recently. He
been
said he's going to
3
wipe
years,
everything. You
3 or
know
4 years.
why? Because he knows that I am bringing a legal suit against him. The first thing I will do is I will tell them, look inside his forum, right? So he's trying to delete it all. This is how he worked. He worked it in the past. We were coming after him on Twitter, and he deleted the whole Twitter. We found him on Instagram. We came after him on Instagram. He deleted the Instagram. I did not think he was going to do that. I was very
Is that
surprised. I
why
mean,
he's
smart on
shutting
his
down the
part.
server?
Say it again.
He's shutting down the server. Is that the reason why?
Oh, hell yeah. Of course it is.
Oh,
Yeah, bro, he's busted. I mean, he knows, like, I have shown too much proof. I know too many things about what he has done. He's done. And so he's got to start closing that shit up because he knows everything. Bro, you will find out. All those people in there, do you know how many of those accounts were fake telling you that they're successful in that room?
mm-hmm.
Like, are you still in there? Do you still have access to it?
Oh yes, I have access.
Yeah. So, you're in there and you're looking around and you're like, all those, what are their numbers? It's like starts with FX5170366, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, everybody's anonymized. Why do you think that is? Of course. I mean, it's so that he can keep you all little dogs in cages around and that he can go in there. Now how many accounts do you think he is in there being like FX597? Have you ever noticed any of the conversation where he slips and you can tell it's him?
I haven't really noticed that before.
Okay, well, if you pay attention, what you'll find is you'll see him, his two sons, who are his gatekeepers. Do you know which accounts are his two sons?
No, I don't know.
Of course not. And yet he has said in some of his stuff before that they are his gatekeepers to bring people into the sheepfold, right? The sheep pen over there, which is basically a slaughterhouse. And gatekeepers will usher you in the door. And he has them in there. He has his uncle. He has his wife in there. And so if you can't identify them, you have to understand that means that they are in there pretending as though they are just students. You get me?
Yes, yes. Now I get it.
And now I found, and I already did the research. We sent the private investigators to them, found them. We know where they are, and they are living in trailer parks. So if these guys are worth $760 million, Papa Bear is $760 million worth, okay? And he's gonna be like, wow, we just downsized. Really? You downsized to a point where you put your kids into trailer parks? I don't think so, bro. And his dad lives in a single wide too. So him talking about, oh, I'll take care of my family. Really? Bro, look, I'll tell you right now, I take care of my family, okay? My family ain't living in no shacks. They ain't living in no dangerous neighborhoods. And, bro, no, ain't happening. The whole thing is a scam. The whole thing is a scam. And this is what we are trying to present to the public. Not are you trying. We're presenting it to the public. Now, at the end of the day, listen, if people are dumb enough to keep falling for it, that's on them. And people are. They are allowed to. But I am also allowed to speak the truth. And the truth will set you free. Right. I'm not here doing defamation. I'm not here slandering him. I'm not here libeling him. In fact, I continue to give him phone calls on occasion to say, hey, is there anything you'd like me to update? Are there any changes? Are there any things that were spoken as inaccuracies that you would like us to retract or fix in our reporting? Mm-hmm. He just pretends like I don't exist, right? Yeah, right. He speaks out into the dust, right? And because he's afraid to say my name. Because here's why. If you said my name, people would find my content. And then if they find the content, they would find out that it's truthful. If it was fake, bro, it would make him look good. He'd be like, look at this guy over here lying about me. Like, I obviously proved that this was true. He would just prove that the $5.8 million was legit. Well, by the way, when he tried to do that, Tom Dante called him out on the carpet back in Twitter. But he started threatening Tom Dante so hard, like Tom Dante had to shut up. And Tom Dante's a big dude. He's got a big following. But he lives in a place where you can't protect yourself. I'm at least in Texas where I've got guns and I've got the Second Amendment and the First Amendment. And I can speak out. And you guys can't. I mean, that's just the fact of it. You don't have that freedom. And so I recognize, the good Lord told me in my spirit, this is what I am to do. So I am out here. I will be the tip of the spear. My family is, protected. I'm not going to put them in specifically harm's way. Although, I mean, there is going to be some harm. And I've already warned my family, like, we are signed up for this. We said, we will do this. And not for ourselves, for others. It would be much easier for me just to look, chill out, enjoy my beautiful home, my beautiful swimming pool, be selfish like every other trader out there and just not give back to the community. Whatever. I could do that. We could do that easily. But
yes, that's right.
Honestly, that would be boring for me. I'm not wired that way. God didn't wire me that way, and
I
I'm
thank God you never
enjoying
do
every
that.
moment of this.
Yeah, thank God you came forth.
Well, thanks for that, my friend. That puts a smile on
You
my
are a
face.
blessing, bro. You are a blessing, bro.
I appreciate that, sir. I really do. Thanks, man. So what else? So are there any things I'll give you like anything else that stands out from your time being there? What was some of the stuff that when you think back, was there any moments that you're like really started to kind of tick you off, or after going back through my videos, anything that rung a bell with you when you remembered from back in 2016 when this whole thing started?
So I remember back in 2016, the first one was the donations he said he's gonna give. And he said he's gonna give us proof, but he never really presented that to us. So I was like, okay. So I hope he did. So
Yeah, yeah. You
the
hope he gave it to charity, right? Because he didn't need it, right?
yeah, that's right.
Do you remember how
So
many
the second
families he said that he was going to help? I still remember how many families it was. Do you remember?
number, but he said he will send us some receipts or photos, but we never really received all those from him.
Yeah, you never received anything. Now, as far as him communicating to you, at that point, what forum or format was he talking to you guys at? Was that in his forum or was that on Twitter?
Uh, that was during the YouTube, I guess.
Oh, wait, he said it on YouTube? He said that he would give you receipts and he said it on live recordings?
I can't remember. It's either YouTube because I remember it was before we went into the
Yeah,
where we
he
before
didn't
we
have
signed
the
up for the
forum
course.
yet, right? He didn't have the forum built yet.
No, it did not exist. So it
Right.
was definitely before we signed up for the course.
Right. So it was on Twitter then.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but do you think it was written or do you remember hearing it?
I remember hearing it.
Okay, so it was heard. So, and that doesn't surprise me. He deleted those videos, right? That's what he does. He goes out, he deletes stuff. We have shown over and over again. Anytime he's caught on something, he deletes it. The video where he did go ahead and rant on about me and like lie and all say all this kind of shit about me, guess what? He pulled it down. He's a cuck boy. That's all he does is he just talks and ducks, talks and duck, talk and duck, talk and duck. That's all he does. Talk and duck. Ridiculous. So
So
yeah, I mean
after,
that's what we're out here to
after
do.
this, right? Yeah. So after this, then during our mentorship, there were live tradings. He said he's gonna show us how to trade.
He was going to show
So
you how
we
to
actually,
trade.
yeah, we how he's gonna trade his concept. So we all went inside. I think it was Zoom.
Zoom.
So after that, he did his lesson. Then every trade was losing.
Every trade he did was losing. Yeah, you are not the only person who said that. You remember that, huh?
Then a bunch of us was like, we don't know how to talk to each other because we only have the forum. If we say anything bad, we get kicked off. So it was excruciating, no? I was like, am I in a scam? I thought he knows how to trade. Why is he losing on live trades?
Dude, that is so good, bro.
I was really stunned. I was like, ah. Then he started to say, it's because it's live and I have to talk to a lot of y'all. I get distracted. It's too pressurized.
Oh, it's too pressurized. Wait, he's supposed to be this badass, whatever, like knows his stuff and can't trade live in front of people. You all of a sudden, I don't know. Tobias and Parsons forgot to call me this morning to tell me the magical 8 ball, and God tells me the right hand side of the chart. But when I started doing it live with everybody, Jesus stopped telling me what the trade was going to be. I don't know what happened.
I tell you, this one only the 2016 students will remember. And definitely. Everyone will be scratching their head. What is happening?
Wow. Oh my word.
Because after us, he never did any more live trading already.
Oh, he never did any more live trade. Of course not.
After
But he's
the
out there
episode,
telling y'all,
that's
yeah, I took that trade, right? Oh, every day, every single day. Oh, it never gets old hearing you guys tell me about, reminding me of the whole mess, man. I was so glad to have. I remember watching it from afar. Like, no offense to you
really?
guys, like I wasn't dumb enough to jump in. All right, But
Uh,
I was tracking the whole thing, and I did waste a lot of time on like going down that path to see like, okay, so what's the deal? Like, let's watch
I
this
see.
guy. This guy's a complete fraud. How far is he gonna go with this? And I'm like, holy shit, bro! He just lied every day on Twitter, like every single day. Tom Dante and I were just laughing our ass off reading his old stuff. It's just, oh my word, so bad, so bad. Um, but now he needs a punishment. At this point, like the public just needs to know what's up. And the scripture passage says sin is fun for a season, but at some point, it comes to full fruition. And now I think now is his time. And look, I was small, man. It's funny. He keeps trolling me about how small I am. Oh, he's so small. If you were good, you'd be big. Well, dude, I didn't cheat. I don't cheat all this stuff. I don't do all this fake bullshit. I don't go out there and create hundreds of fake accounts and do all this horse shit that he did out there, bro. I know how he grew. I'm unwilling to do that. Yes, I'm growing the slow way, bro. I'm out here. I just speak the truth. All right. Yes, that's slower than going out there and just throwing down lies 24/7. But I'm glad to whether it's one at a time or others. It feels good. I know people always hyperbolistically always say, well, if just one person is saved by this, bro. Honestly, I do not want just one person saved by this. I know that there are hundreds of people that need to be saved from his clutches and be released from their mental anguish of thinking that, oh, it's my fault that I lost all my money because ICT is so good. Obviously his concepts work. No, they don't. I'm going to free everybody's mind. His concepts don't work. He can't make money with it. So why should you be able to make money with it? Right?
Amen.
Now what's funny is he's out there trading the NASDAQ now. This is hilarious to me. Okay. Why the NASDAQ? Bro, I've been trading the NASDAQ for forever, right? I am literally like the NASDAQ expert because that's all I do. It's Vinny Emini. But he attacked Forex because he knew that there was a bigger audience there. And by the way, yes, futures is small. The NASDAQ and the E-minis and the futures contracts, it is a small niche. I am the largest futures trade room in the world. And I'm talking about futures trade room, but it's still small compared to Forex people, right? That's natural. But again, I'm not here to complain about, oh, well, the marketing of this or the marketing of that, dude. I do not care about the marketing of it, but I am pissed, man. I am a hot-blooded Italian Mexican man, and I will not allow these idiots to come out here and continue to make everybody feel stupid for not being able to trade the bullshit that doesn't work. It don't work. There's no way to fix it. It's broken. It does not work. So I just want to free people's minds and them.
Let's continue to do that.
Yeah. Stop wasting their time and their money because it's almost worse about the money. You're mad about losing the money, but it's worse the time, right? Like how much time did you spend studying that crap?
Time, all the time wasted on studying all this crap.
Yeah. How many pages?
Blaming
of notes
myself for so many years.
Did you ever count how many notes you took?
Oh, I took a lot of notes, man. I print out so many notes.
When you have time, make like a quick video with your phone of all your notes because it is kind of funny. Like we are gathering these little nuggets of fun to present at some point as we start doing the class action lawsuit of how much time and money that ICT has wasted for people. It's going to be those little ones are real fun. We got a lot of people I've seen the notepads y'all fill up. Y'all are like filling out because he tells y'all you got to really take. You need some leather bound books. You need this. You need pages and pages, and if you don't have 1,000 pages of notes, you're lazy. So you're sitting there like, well, I have like 500 pages, and you're like 1,000. What the fuck? Oh, that's why you're a bad trader because you didn't take 1,000 pages. You only took 500 pages. Get out of here. Oh my word, man.
That's where the self-blame comes from.
Where what comes from?
The self-blame.
Self-blame. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
He causes you to not blame him. He wants you to blame yourself so that he gets off scot-free.
I agree. Totally agree. It's always my fault.
Yeah, that's what he makes you feel, and that's so disgusting, man. That's so wrong. Yeah, it's an abusive relationship where beat you up and then put a mask on you. Oh, it's so bad. Well, I'm glad to hear the relief, my friend, and I can tell you're a good person. So you said, well, you're my age and you've got kids and things. So how many kids you got?
Oh, I do not have kids.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you said your age and due to COVID.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the COVID stuff and all that, it's craziness, huh?
Yeah, man.
Well, that's cool, man. Well, I don't know what else. Anything else, or you want to talk about the fun part?
I remember the most disappointed part was when everyone found out that that withdrawal statement was Photoshop.
Oh, that the withdrawal statement was photoshopped.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
tell
was
us
like,
about that. Tell us about that. How did that go down?
at first when I saw that, I was like, wow, I think it's still my fault. My mentor is withdrawing so much money from trading.
Yeah, he
The stuff
withdrew. I
worked.
remember he withdrew. It was 3.4 million, right?
Yeah, something like that. I was
Yeah,
like, man, this stuff works, man. I just have to work harder.
yeah. Because he showed you that fake proof, and then
Yeah, then
somebody
after that,
pointed out that, bro,
everyone
you
confronted
fucked
him.
up the Photoshop because there was no negative sign in front of the 3.4 million, so it was proven that it was false, right?
Oh my god, so embarrassing.
It's extremely embarrassing, right? But you shouldn't have to feel like that. He should not be making you feel that way. He should be embarrassed for doing it. But he is such a sociopath. He feels no guilt or remorse for doing that. None whatsoever. I mean, I've called him out and been like, I gave him the opportunity. I'm like, go out there and apologize. Go out there and apologize. And, bro, you can keep on with your shill. All right? You want to go out there and sell yourself, but you apologize and say, well, all that was fake. If you still want to follow me and learn my bullshit concepts on how I lose money, if he wants to go out there and be like, you want to learn how I lose money, guys? Okay, fuck. I'll teach you. Okay, fine. But don't come out here acting like I make millions and millions and millions of dollars trading. No, bro, he makes millions and millions and millions faking you guys out. And what's funny is he actually didn't make that much money from his mentorship. Like, if
Oh,
he
really?
made those millions, then why is he living in a little crap house and his kids are living in trailer parks? He didn't actually make that much. I think a few million. I do think he
Hmm.
crossed the $1 million mark. I do believe that. But I think he was so in debt from all of his account blowouts and everything
Oh,
else. I'm sure he paid off
I
his
see, I
debt, and
see.
then he got him a house. That's great. And I'm not here to like stop his life. I don't think that's right either. But you need to stop shilling people. Go get a job, right? He keeps
Hmm.
saying that he makes his kids do hard menial taskless jobs so that they have to learn and that they appreciate life and appreciate their dad's hard work on how they shilled everybody. His whole I had to shill people for a decade, to get where I am. And you guys need to be really grateful and respectful, y'all. Live in these trailers over here, all right? Yeah, no, bro. Nobody's buying that. So, yep, it's time to shut the shill down. That's what we're doing. We're gonna shut down the scam with people being illegal. Well, you're just gonna shut down the truth. Like, the truth will set you free. That's what the scripture says as well.
Amen.
And the truth is that he is a fake, a fraud, and his concepts don't work. That's why nobody's making money with it. It's not you, it's him. Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
So the withdrawal was free. Oh my word, there was so much drama around that. Like, I remember Tom
Oh
Dancy being
my.
like, wait,
Oh.
bro, like everybody was calling him out on that, right? It was like it was at this moment he knew he fucked up. Well, and then as everybody starts coming down on it, boom, all of a sudden he deletes the whole Twitter. Like, oh, well, just okay, everybody follow me over here on YouTube. Don't listen to the naysayers. Right? How many times does he say that all the time? Don't listen to the naysayers. They're just jealous. Don't. They're just jealous of me of all my success. Yeah, right, bro. No, bro. Nobody's jealous
And
of
he,
you, man.
during mentorship, he gave us the why he did that.
Why did he
He
do it? Is that
told,
what you said?
yes, he told us that he was just trying to prove that he cannot trust anything on the internet. That was his point of making that fake withdrawal.
That's what he said afterwards?
Yeah, that's what he told
So
us.
wait, he admitted to you guys in his, I guess, because that was probably in the part that I didn't have access to, but he admitted to you
Hmm.
guys that it was fake, and he said what?
He said that he was to show us there are a lot of fake photos online. People can fake their withdrawals, all this. So he told us don't believe others.
Oh, so he
If
said,
we see,
so he does it and then says, don't believe others, trust in me. Bro, what a sociopath. How stupid do you have to be? Oh, man, this is going to be so great in my, I'm going to make a series called How Dumb Do You Have to Believe This Shit? Oh my
I was stunned and I was like, are you seriously asking me to believe your horse shit now? But But there's no way for me to talk to anyone about it.
Yeah, and you couldn't talk to anybody, right? Because you were silenced in the forum. And then when you did speak out once, he said, if you say anything again, I'll ban you, right? You're like, well, I paid for this. Let me see if there's anything valuable in here, right? You don't want to get kicked out.
Yes.
Because you're like, I mean, there is an outside chance that, I don't know, somebody else speaks up or, who knows? Like, maybe he releases the fucking IPDA, right? Maybe he's going to release to you guys the Enigma, right?
The unicorn.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, so the Enigma, and did you ever figure out that when he kept talking about the interbank access, did you figure out that eventually that it's MetaTrader 4 using the back end MetaTrader 4 was being your own broker? That's what he meant by interbank and having access to the interbank and stuff?
I didn't know until I saw some videos from you. Yeah, I realized it.
Me exposing it, unfortunately. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody had to speak up. That's what I realized. I'm like, I have to. Like, these guys don't know. I felt bad. Like, I would see all these people like, no, I hear people talk about ICT all the time. And I'm like, bro, those are all fake accounts. No, man, this guy's from, well, hold on. You know what? I've never met him before. Hold on. Let me go look. I'm like, yeah, go look. Yeah. Like, notice there's no pictures. There's never a picture of these accounts. They're always like FX God. And it's like, lightning bolts and thunderbolts, but there's never a name. And you never hear their voice either. They just show you video trades with cherry-picked videos that are time-lapse, so shit goes by really fast, so you're not really paying attention. You just get all caught up in the hype, and they put cool music around it to make it mystical, which is funny. Were you in his room when he taught everybody how to do that, when he told everybody to be mystical?
Yes, he did.
He told you to be mystical, right? Tell us about, what do you remember about him teaching you how you could resell his signals? Tell us about it.
I remember during the last stage, he actually told us that, he made $1 million from the mentorship.
And that you could too.
Yes, you could too. So he told us, this is how, I think there was a course on how to do it.
Yes.
You just give them nuggets, just show them the nuggets.
Nuggets, yep.
And they'll pay money for the whole thing.
Yep. He said it himself. He told all these guys. So everybody who's out there like, well, how did ICT get so big? This is it. And again, eventually I will do a full summarized video of all this stuff. Yes, I have been collecting these slowly over time and methodically becoming an ICT expert according to YouTube, so that, YouTube eventually shows you my videos. It was all, tactful. I tactfully did all this. I'm going to say tactfully, but yes, it was planned out. And tactically, I would say, not tactfully. I think I tactically went about making certain that we were an expert on it. And then, we are going to drop the hammer and just give a very succinct and straightforward, I will drop a bullet list of all the things and of all the stuff of people like yourself who have come forward. Like, it's not just me talking about it, to hear real people who were there, who remember. Right? It's not just one guy, because that's how ICT's crap has gotten so big, okay, from so many people, like what you just said, that they went out there and they're like, oh, well, I can make a whole bunch of money off of selling mentorship. So they are desperate to keep him in power, if you will, because if his power goes away, their power goes away. And so all these fake accounts coming at me, bro, they're all selling his shit.
There are tons of them, man.
Tons of them, exactly, because they can't trade. Here's the thing. Everybody's like, Vinny, if your stuff was so good, you'd have people out there reselling your stuff. And I'm like, no, actually, because my stuff is so good, people just use it and trade with it, which is what their original intention was, not to become a fucking mentor. The whole mentor of your mentors thing, bro, it's like a full admission right there in his statement. He is a mentor of mentors. That's the point, is for him to teach you how to be a mentor and fake other people. It's sick, man. He's like, here's how you Photoshop a MetaTrader 4 broker statement. Well, he got that one right. Bro. Oh my gosh. It's funny. Really? It's so sick, it's funny. Oh my. So yeah, he taught you how to, so hey, why didn't you become a mystical, magical mentor out there, bro? Why didn't you just start up a YouTube page and start selling signals, bro?
Because I really wanted to trade.
Because you wanted to trade. Exactly. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You see this? This is called truth. This is what happens when you come to the truth. And thank you for sharing your story with us. Is there any other major highlight reel that you want to give to the public?
I think the last thing would be when he told us we are the one and only. Then after that, he started one more.
Oh yeah, 2016 was going to be the only one he ever did, and he'll never do it again, right? That's the time pressure thing, so I had to get a bunch of you in there, right? He said he'd never do it again. So how did you feel the next year when he did it again?
I felt pissed off, a bit
I
cheated.
got pissed off, yeah. And okay, so that was 2017. Okay, but then in 2017, when he said he was going to do the Robins, and you watched him blow out the Robins, how did that make you feel?
I was actually quite excited. I thought, wow, this time he's really going to show his power to everyone.
Yeah.
The mentor of mentors.
Yes.
And he failed. Oh my God.
And he failed. Okay, so 2017, he fails. Now, what did he tell y'all about 2017 failure? What did he tell you?
I can't really remember.
Well, let me help you. I'm going to jog your memory. He's posted it even recently in his community posts. He claimed that he ran it down on purpose because he knew that people were copying his account. And
yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Tell us.
Yes, I remember now.
Oh, yeah, so tell us your rendition, because people always hear me talking all the time. Like, let them hear it from you. Let them hear it from other people.
Yes, I remember. I remember he say he ran it down because there are a lot of people copying his trades. And he doesn't want them to learn the strategy or some enigma nonsense.
Yeah, gave a massive excuse, right? And then recently, he said he drove it down into the ground on purpose because he knew that he was going to take down a whole bunch of people's accounts. And he said,
yes, that's right.
And he said, "Did I enjoy it?" Question mark. He said, "Immensely," with an exclamation mark.
Now, there's
for
always
me,
an excuse with him.
Yeah, I mean, a normal person, like if you heard that you had lost a bunch of people's thousands of dollars, you'd feel bad. It's called remorse. It's this thing that people who are not sociopaths feel. You feel bad for doing something bad to people, and he doesn't. And ironically, that's also illegal what he did. If he did that, okay. Like the thing is he's damned if he does, he's damned if he doesn't. Like, and by the way, he went and deleted that. He went and after he wrote all that again, we recorded it for him. Don't worry, we got it recorded for him. He deleted it. Yeah, go on his community post right now. You'll see that long 5-page rant thing that he did. You'll see it's gone now. Okay, because he wised up when he was like, oh shit, oh fuck, because I mean we were like, well, technically, guess what? That's illegal. Again, he loves that I just tell people like it is, right? I mean, he's just, I'm kind of saving him and helping him with his own legal defense, because it's like, bro, I'm telling you exactly how we are going to take you out in court. Is like you're doing all this crazy ass shit, bro, and you are hurting people. So you're going down. Period. It's not. You're not getting out of it, bro. He's not getting away with it this time. But yeah, he said he intensely. So that was his excuse for blowing out his account in 2017. Now, mind you, if anybody who's watched, if you look at his record, the way that it went, it's a martingale. He was running a martingale where you continuously add to like these positions, you get bigger and bigger, which is why you see these little steady ups, always the same amount, bleh, bleh, until you're out. That's how a martingale P&L always looks. It always looks the same. I've seen a lot of them. I know it's the same thing, the same way that Oats to a Million blew out in 2016 when they went in a trading competition against me. I was like, dude, he's martingaling. Yes, it's all steady until the day it blows. It's like blam. I mean, it's like all in 1 or 2 days. Blam, blam. The whole thing, it's gone. So yeah, but he was pulling that number in it, but claimed that he did it on purpose. And then, so let me ask you, how you felt after he blew it in 2017? How did you feel when in 2018 he did another mentorship?
Oh, by that time I knew he's going to start another mentorship already.
So you stopped getting mad about it at this point. You're like, well, what's the point in getting mad? This is the point of what he knows. He knows psychologically how he can play on you. So now you're just like, well, now you just hope he wins, right? At this point, you're like, well, I hope he just shows me something and maybe I'm missing out and I'll just keep studying hard and maybe I'll catch it, right?
Yes, that's right.
So how did you feel when he said in 2018, hey guys, I'm doing the Robins again, right? You're like, oh yay, this time, because last time he did it on purpose and drove everybody in the ground. So this time he's going to do it for real, right? So you were excited
Yes.
about 2018?
I was very excited.
Yeah. So 2018 comes around, and you remember Forex Lion? Remember Zion Lion?
Zion.
Yeah, Zion Lion going after him all the time.
That's right.
He kept calling him a kitty cat. He's like, listen, you can purr. You'll go purr, little lion. Remember, that was ICT's biggest insult to him, was always telling him that he was just like a little kitty cat, little pussy cat. You know, but Zion Lion was like, really? And Zion Lion was like me, bro. He was just out there telling the truth. Now he's old now. Like he's in his 60s, because he and I talked. He's like, man, he's like, I gave up the game. Plus ICT started sending me death threats and shit. So, you know, it wasn't worth it to him, and he's not in the US where he can protect himself. So, you know, he got to a point where, look, this is how he operates. He figured out that, oh, people will back down from him if he sends them all this shit from these fake sock puppet accounts and all these death threats, so you don't know where it's going to come from, right? And well, and he tried it with me. It just it don't work with me, bro. I'm in Texas, so the good Lord saw what he had done, and it's like, you know what? I am going to raise up a man named Vinny Emini out of Texas who's got guns and a freaking 1.5 acre lot with security all around it, one way in, one way out, with security everywhere, so that he is protected, his family is protected, but he will go out there and I will be the tip of the spear to take out this fucking nuisance on the trading community who continues to hurt people with blowing out their accounts and taking their time from them, taking their time from their families, taking their time from their work, taking their time from the other things that they could be doing in life, and wasting people's lives away. Now, let me ask you the final one. So 2018, nothing, right? Big nothing burger. Nothing, another blowout. So how about the third year in a row? You're thinking, okay, 2 strikes, but 3 strikes, you got to be out, right? Okay, third year in a row. 2019, he goes out there and again says, I'm going to be throwing you guys proof in the Robins. I'm going to be doing 10% a week, right? And then one sock, 1 kill, right? How'd you feel in 2019? Third time around, how'd you feel?
I was excited again.
Yeah, you're excited again. I mean, everybody was. In fact, I was too. I'm like, okay, let's see if he does it. No, bro. Never got on the leaderboard. Never even got on the leaderboard. What the fuck? And now all of a sudden his excuse is, well, no, I wasn't really in the Robins. In fact, he tells us, we've got it screenshotted, where he says he's never officially entered into the Robins. Yet he told you guys 3 years in a row he's officially entering the Robins. Bro, this guy tells so many lies. Like, it drives me crazy. Like, I can't even imagine having spent money on it. I would be so pissed.
Imagine how we feel.
I do. I actually do. I am an empathetic person. I can feel people's feelings, and yes, I can feel how frustrating that would be, man. And it pisses me off. I mean, it gets a fire going in me, how angry I would feel. And so in 2019, nothing, big nothing burger again. Then he says, well, no, it's because I called traders out and they got to compete against me. And when they get on the leaderboard, then I go in there and steam them. Right, bro. You don't even have one single track record that is winning. None of them. We have track records for him. They're all losing. So everybody's like, well, ICT doesn't have any track records. Yes, he does. We've got track records for him. They all go to 0. All of them. So, bro, we got track records, okay? But let me not speak hyperbolistically, okay? It's not to 0. No, but like 90 to 95% count blowouts, okay? Yes, he left the Robins with $500. Like literally Joel Robbins said, he left with $500 in his hand. Okay? So, oh my gosh. Yeah, go in with 5. How do you get $500? How do you win $500? Oh, here's how you do it. Start with 5K, trade ICT concepts, and then you'll have 500 left at the end. Oh man, that's sad, but it is kind of funny. We gotta laugh about it so you don't get angry about it, right?
Yeah, true.
Oh man. Well, it's always fun going down history's lane with the old ICT history. We're gonna have to be ICT historians, but we are gonna archive it all on a new website called scammers.io, which will finally be the source of truth for all things scammers. We will have lists so that people can go and check to see, is your mentor on the official scammers.io website? If you're on there, it's not going to be healthy for you. Put it that way. So yeah, that's going to be that's how we're going to handle it, so that the public can have a place to go search and find out information about their gurus. What do you think about that?
that is awesome.
Wouldn't you have liked to be able to go to a place instead of having to fart around on Twitter and find out, well, who did so-and-so say? Well, what did that guy say? Well, what did this guy say? What did that guy... How about we have a documentable source of truth where we will verify, we will vet, and we will give the scammers an opportunity to prove themselves if they want to prove it out. But there will be a history there so that people can still make their decisions. They will make their decisions based on facts, not the fucking bullshit fictions that they get to spin and listen to all day. And then you can validate it. If you can back up what you say, great. If you can't, bye-bye. Okay. We'll just help them out. We'll help them out with their trading. Because see, the thing is we're going to help them out with their trading. Because if they can't sell the shit, maybe they'll become great traders. Who knows? Mikey, go spend some time trading. And oh my word. Okay, so let me back up. One last thing. We just recently saw he finally showed his trade desk, bro. When you saw his trade desk, how did that make you feel?
A bit upset.
Did you see it? You know what I'm talking about on his community tab?
Yes, I thought it could be more than that.
Okay. Exactly. Did he or did he not say that his bat cave would make Batman jealous, right?
Yes.
Let me show him now. We're not on a... You can't see my recording right now, but I'm going to zoom back out on my room, and I'll be like, I don't know. Here's my place, okay? I mean, mine might make Batman jealous. You might want to say that. I mean, I can press a button, and that gigantic screen over there will turn on, and you guys can see all kinds of cool stuff. We can watch any movies we want. I'm surrounded by 8 screens attached to a single computer, by the way. Okay, and yes, I mean, what's funny is he's claiming, remember that he said that he had 12 monitors attached to his computer?
Yep.
Specifically 12. That. He said 12 for like forever. And everybody's like, let's see it. We don't believe it. And I said, bro, y'all should believe it. I bet he does. I bet they're all full of burner accounts. Like, that's the whole point. He has to have multiple screens to run all those damn burner accounts, so I bet he does, right? Which is hilarious. So he's like, okay, I'll prove it to you guys. And all of a sudden, where's the 12? Does he not know how to count? Okay, because there were 8 in that photo, number one. Number two, I'm gonna zoom into my space here real quick, okay? So I'm showing everybody, because this is being recorded here. Right, so when I'm looking like this, all of this, is from back and behind me. You notice there are no lights shining in my face, okay? But dude, you will go blind with a light bulb. He has a light bulb with no shade on it sitting right there in the middle of his damn desk. Are you on crack? Bro, you got it. I mean, he is huffing and puffing on some crazy ass weed or something, bro. He is on some crack, whatever. He is completely hallucinating at this point. I can't keep up with this level of fraud. Nobody is going to sit there on their desk with a light bulb in front of their eyeballs. Like, not possible. Not happening. But he's got, that thing. Let me see if I can pull up his, I'm going to pull up his community post and look at this picture here while we're doing this. He's going to pull this down soon after we pull the video. That's what he does. He shows these out and then he like pulls it back. Right? Even his Thanksgiving photo, when I showed that he's using all these filters and shit and that's not his real face and everything else, you notice that he pulled down his Thanksgiving thing? Oh yeah, let me back up. How'd you feel when you finally saw your mentor and he showed who he was?
Oh, I was a bit stunned. All right, son.
A bit stunned, yeah. I'd say the least.
I thought it could be better.
Yeah, he thought it'd be a little better. Yeah, but you know what's bad is, like, that was him dolled up. That was him after eye lifts and Botox and jaw surgery. Like, and an Instagram filter. Okay, if anybody doesn't know that Instagram filters make you look better, go put on an Instagram filter and you'll see what I'm saying. Like, it's unreal. Okay, but speaking of unreal, I'm looking at this desk. Supposedly, this was going to be... This is going to make Batman jealous. Really? This crap? This is hilarious. Bro, he didn't even spend the money on clamps for the desk. Those are freestanding fat ends, which means every time you bump that desk, and if that's an up-down stand-up desk, the whole thing wobbles. Those things will wobble like crazy because if those are 32s as he said they are, the weight of that on one of those feet things, the whole thing, if you're going to do a stand-up desk and the thing goes up, it's going to be like wobble, 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 wobble. I mean, it's a lot of weight wobbling. Bro, nobody worth $760 million is going to use this shit-ass desk. This is a shit-ass desk, okay? And I'm a desk expert. I'm just telling you, this is shit. I talk about people's desks all the time, about how they should be set up. There's no centerpiece layout surrounded by others. I mean, he should have had other, whatever, bro. And at the end of the day, people can choose how they want to do it, but don't come out here and smoke me telling me that, oh no, I've got the best ever. Bro, no, you don't. You need help. You need mental help. You need technical help setting your shit up. This is how a setup would be, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is 10. And then if he says that he's got additionals, maybe he puts one over here and here. And this would be a completed out set of 12. All right. Or these, if he's got elongated ones on the left side, right side. So if he all of a sudden wants to go change his setup, oh, that's how I used to have it, Vinny, the way you just showed it right there. Yeah, that's how I used to have it. Right, bro. Yeah, I got to teach him every fucking day how to do his job. He's ridiculous. And so somebody's like, well, he says he's got them flanked on the left and the right. Bro, you don't have shit flanked on the left and the right. And there's no cables from that computer going over to the left, because otherwise you would see cables over here going to the left to connect to those. There are no double monitors, what he claims, over here and over here. And by the way, we already know from a video where he said, oh, this is the view you see out my window, right? In his office. Well, that means there's a window in that room, okay? If there's a window, folks, we've already shown, he already showed his house. The window is so big on his office window that if this were actually it, that you could not put 2 on that wall. So, and the one behind him is French doors going out to the main hallway. So, bro, get the fuck out of here. I cannot wait to like go a whole review on this thing. But no, the whole thing, I mean, y'all have to be so disappointed. I would be so mad if I were you guys. And the fact he talks about a Falcon trading system, Falcon, I have said for forever, is the worst fucking trading systems in the world. And we're going to talk about that in a separate video, because they fake everything that they put in them. They put the cheapest shit they possibly can in them. But they cater to traders because they're like, oh, I'm a trade. We specialize in trading desks. Yeah, they specialize in trading morons like ICT who don't know jack shit. They take advantage of them and send them horse shit. They get power supplies that are underpowered, CPUs that are underpowered, and then they put shit ass video cards in them too, but then charge you like they put the big one in there. So they charge you like the 3090 price, and then they give you like a 1660, which most people don't even know what that is, but yeah, it's a complete con getting anything from Falcon Trading System. Hilarious.
You mean ICT got scammed?
Yeah, scammed. He got scammed. The scammer got scammed by Falcon Trading Systems. That's if he bought it from Falcon. Like, it's probably a lie too. He just heard, oh, I heard Falcon Trading Systems are good, bro. Probably not even from Falcon. But the fact that he doesn't know how bad they are, again, people who know, like, I'm the guy who knows my shit. And it's hilarious and sad to me to watch this con artist fucking come out here and scam people every day to the tune of people having, what was it? How many's he got? 205,000 subscribers now, right? And he calls them all his students, right? He's like, oh, look at all these paying students I got. Bro, the only thing they're paying you is their time wasted, right? So we're going to save him from all that. Oh, he's got something new 26 minutes ago. Hold on. Since we've started talking, he said something. Hold on.
Yeah, I just saw also.
James, specifically, he requested I record an example from start to completion. I present you this morning's action. Bro, this cherry pick shit, like, bro, it ain't about recording it, James, quote, James. Bro, what we have said is, you said you were going to live stream, right? How disappointed are you that he's never live streamed, that he keeps talking about live streaming, but has never live streamed?
He's going to trade live as well.
Nope, he won't do it. Look at this. Okay, that completes my uploads for the 2022 series. Wait, it's done. Oh, until April 1st. Bro, you know what April 1st is in America?
April Fool's?
April Fool's Day! Bro. I mean, you can't make this shit up. The good Lord above has a sense of humor. I will be on holiday with my family and want to enjoy their company. You know what's funny? I tell people all the time, like, you should not tell people when you're on holiday. This is a news flash for every person out there right now. You should not tell people when you leave your home. Everybody understand that? Like, you don't publicly tell a whole bunch of people when you're not going to be home, especially somebody who is worth $760 million. Do you understand that, like, you don't go out there and tell people when you're not going to be there? That's really dumb, really scary, really a bad security practice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I go on vacation, dude, everybody's like, Vinny never takes a vacation. Oh, really? Listen, I take vacations. I just don't tell nobody about it. And like, bro, I'm not going to tell all the things that I do when I am not around or whatever, but let's just say this. Like, I would never do this. This is dumb. This is what, no offense, but this is what poor people do, right? Like, oh yeah, I'm going on vacation. Because like they got to celebrate how, look at how rich I am. I can go on vacation. And just, bro, rich people, we don't do that. I'm just telling you. We don't tell people when we're going places. That's just a bad idea. Anyhow, the past 6 years have taken a lot out of me. And I need to recharge. Yeah, bro, you've been out there scamming for forever. By the way, our speculation is that he's traveling down to Texas and Florida to see where they can find a place to try to move to, because he did mention that in some of his other stuff. I think he's trying to go underground and try to hide out and disappear and hope that the feds don't come and knock and hold him accountable for all the years that he's done this fraud. So we're speeding along the process now. I think we've collected enough information, so I think it's time to slam the hammer. But let's see. He says, I have an exciting second half of 22 planned, and this will aid in my focus and energy. Study the month of March 2022 in my absence. I will upload the next video on April Fool's Day 2022. Until then, be safe. Folks, if you are dumb enough at this point to wait for this fool to drop another video on April Fool's Day, you are the fool. That's all I can say. Now, we're just watching to laugh at this point. Hilarious. Wait, did he drop a video too? 1 hour ago. Oh, he dropped a video. It's only 4 minutes long. Oh, we gotta watch this one. We gotta watch this one together sometime, bro. Wait, should we watch it right now together? Hey, I'll share my screen to you. Let's do this. Can I share a screen to you? Are you on your computer?
Oh, yes, I'm at my computer.
All right. Hold on. Let me take you off on the side so people don't see, who you are and stuff. Here we go. All right, and now I'm gonna share a screen to you. Still keeping you anonymous, but this is gonna be fun. We'll watch this 4 minutes together, shall we? Let's go. Here we go. All right, sharing screen to you. Hold on, I need to share audio to you so you can hear it. Let's see. Share. Let me share with audio. Share system audio. Okay, now this might be a trick. Can you still hear me or no? Okay, you can hear me? All right, but it might change a little bit. Okay, you can still hear me though, correct?
Yep.
Okay,
all
cool.
good.
Okay, so let me know if you can't hear this. So I'm about to play this little 4 minute, this is supposedly his last before April Fools. And let's see what he's got. Apparently this is a recorded something. All right, let's see how he cherry picked this one out. Here we go.
All right, so I'm gonna do
wait, and it's fucking paper trading. Oh my gosh, can you see that shit? It's paper. I thought surely he was gonna go out with a bang and at least do something live. You're telling me this dumbass, pardon my French, dumbass motherfucker, still, bro, he is insulting you guys every day. He thinks you are so dumb that you will continue to believe this horse shit because he's like, I'm going to show y'all some paper trading here before I go on vacation, okay? All right, so let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Hold on, let me turn it up. Let me make sure I got the volume turned up. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Execution. I got requested to show how I...
Oh, fair value gap.
Fair value gap there. We had a market structure shift to the upside. I'm looking for a gap fill from Friday's close. So I'm going to go long here. 12.
Okay, something else. Did you see all that stuff for him to put in a buy? Did you see that interface? Have you guys seen how I put in an order? I press one button, okay? Boop, boop, boop. And then I literally press buy and it goes pow, 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 right? It drops my entry, my stops, my targets, right? This is called bracket ordering.
Yes.
This motherfucker claims that he's so good. And you're telling me, bro, nobody I know in our field who actually fucking trades goes over here and clicks on the damn thing to fill in that shit. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Nobody does this. You see this right here? To hit a trade and to pull up this stupid paper trading fucking window every time you do this, especially on the NASDAQ, that's one of the fastest markets out there. I know because I'm fucking Vinny Emini and he's over here trading my Eminis. You know why? Because he can't trade Forex like this. Nobody can trade Forex like this. Forex does not move like the fucking NASDAQ. I have said it before. Snorex, Forex. Forex is Snorex. It snores. It's slow. Anyhow, man, this is incredibly insulting to people's intelligence to have to believe this horse shit. So let's play.
From Friday's close.
So he fills all this shit in. Look at him,
Something
having to type in the number
here.
to buy.
12 micros.
Fucking crazy.
NASDAQ.
Oh, and he's going to say, well, it's because I do a limit order. I don't do market orders like you fucking little bitch. Oh, really? See, here's how we do it. I right-click right here on the chart. It's called Chart Trader. Okay, it's fucking 2022, bro. It's a chart trader. You right-click where you want it to go. Bam. And it pulls out a little menu, and you click quantity. Pow, pow, and done. That's how you do it. Done. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. If you wanted to do a limit order, which this is insane.
Grow NASDAQ futures contract. So I'm gonna look for price to drop down into that fair value gap.
Okay. Wait,
And
what time frame? Oh, he's on the 1 minute. Remember how I said earlier, like
1 minute.
yeah, these will happen on like, oh, we're going down to the 1 minute, right? Oh, it doesn't. You don't see one on the 4 hour? That's okay. Go down, look at the 1 hour. Oh, you don't see one right there? Oh, we'll go down to the 5:15 minute. Oh, you don't see. Oh, how about the 5? Bro, if you look enough places, you're gonna find something. All right, like it's crazy. Like I don't have spiders in my house, okay? But it's like if you look hard enough, you're gonna find a spider somewhere. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my word, it's crazy, man. All right, here we go.
Of 14,160. Right now I have my initial interest at 14,180. I'm thinking
14,180. He says my initial interest is at 14,180. Okay, so he thinks it's gonna go up here. Okay.
Yes.
And based on what? Right? No, this is just how you guys should do it. He doesn't teach you. He doesn't say why. He doesn't show why. He doesn't do. The worst teacher in the world, on top of the worst trader, dude, he don't even teach well, which is why so many people can make so much money reselling his shit. Because the mystical parts of him is that, oh, so mystical. You can't figure it out, right? So you're like, would somebody with a fucking brain explain to me what the fuck he's talking about? So somebody raises their hand. Here, I'll show you. And then they're like, blah, and then you blow your account with them. And you're like, fuck, I guess that guy didn't know. Like, this is the whole thing. The whole scam works like this. All right, let's hear him go. So way up there, huh? All right, let's see.
15,220 is possible today. All right, there's my limit entry.
Uh-huh. This is what he's going to show, huh?
Okay, and I'll show you where we're at.
On paper trading with 12 contracts now. All of a sudden, you notice he's up in his size, right? He's like, because Vinny, he sees our numbers, bro. I'll just tell you why. Okay? He sees our numbers. He's like, I mean, our guys are crushing it, right? So he's like, well, I guess I gotta up it. I'm getting people in my emails writing me being like, well, how come Vinny's making way more money than you and stuff, and he actually trades and his members actually trade, bro. You gotta up your game. Well, okay, guys, I'll do it in some paper. I'll do it for paper for y'all so y'all can see. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
So there's the closure of the fair value gap. Now I'm watching price. I want to see it start expanding on the upside. I'm not watching the number underneath that profit. Okay, that's not what I'm watching. I'm watching the candle.
Right. He's like, humble brag. I'm not watching that big number down there, $700. I'm definitely not looking at that. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But you guys have a look over there. Winky face. Yeah. Look at me. My big numbers now with my 12 contracts that I can't trade in my little tiny ass account on TD Ameritrade, little fucker.
Is it constantly going towards?
Like, he keeps saying that this is his proof that he's doing it live, folks. Why did he not just come over here and do it live in the TD Ameritrade account? Are y'all so stupid? Now, I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm talking to the people who are going to watch this video.
Okay.
Are you so stupid that you continue to tell me that this guy's legit? You are stupid. Listen, I don't fuck ICT. He's a fucking fraud, scam, con artist. I understand him. But you, I'm talking to you, little guy who's out there still talking shit in my comments down below, okay, because I know you're going to. I'm talking to you, stupid. You are so stupid. You believe this shit. All right, carry on.
That small little fair value gap around.
Small little fair value gap on a fucking 1 minute.
14,001.
Fucking pussy.
38 or so.
Oh my
I want to see it go
gosh.
through that.
Oh, and what time of day?
Start to consolidate.
And look, folks, follow my system. See this? 10:10 to 10:30. What do I tell y'all? Right after 1020, we re-enter here at 1030. Bro, he's just following my system now. He fucking learned from me that this is the time we take trades. And that shit happens. Now, he's just, oh, look, see a fair value gap happen right there. Motherfucker, look at our chart. I bet you that same thing today. We probably had a square with a cross and a dot on it right there, sitting right there being like, boom, let's go. Okay, so let me guess, this is gonna go to the fucking moon. He's gonna be like, let's get the fair value gap. Get the fuck out of here. This is crazy. If you believe this shit, I'm done, man. Y'all are crazy.
Longs, kind of like a pausing, maybe like, think like a bull flag. That's
okay,
like
another thing. This screen is less than 1920 by 1080. I can tell. Because, why? Because I have studied stuff all the time. I'm going to show you guys a little something about technicals, okay? This guy's off on some other screen. Now, maybe he's doing it in his little fucking, what is that little thing he has off on the side? He's got a Surface box or whatever. Okay, let's zoom in here. Okay, I'm going to show you guys, so you can't see this right now, but I'm showing my chart. He says he's got 32s, okay? Which are assuming 4K, because why would you have a 32 that's any less than that? They are at least 2K, okay? And if you are recording a full screen of this, okay, it is not going to be in this little tiny window. And everybody who's going to be like, well, Vinny, he's got it squeezed down to something else. No. See, folks, y'all don't pay attention to detail. Leave it to the 160 IQ in the room to tell you the details that you're missing out on. Listen to this. You see that right there? That's a Windows button. See that? That's Windows. You see this? This is the entire fucking task manager. Everybody got that? Right? I'm going to call you, let's see, what should we call you? Your code name? Your code name is going to be, what is it? What do we want to refer to you as? Not your real name.
It's okay.
Jerry? How about Jerry? All right, Jerry.
Jerry, okay.
Jerry. All right, Jerry. So you see that? See that Windows button right there, right? You know that's his, literally that's his Windows, right? And you see it spans the whole thing. So you know this is a full desktop, correct?
Yes.
Full desktop recording. And can you tell, you might not be able to, this is you know, to the untrained eye, but you know, some people who have been on monitors for a while, this is not 4K. Okay? This is not 4K. This is not 2K. Is it 2K? Nope. Maybe 1920 by 1080, but folks, if you are doing 1920 on a 32-inch monitor, you are fucking stupid. You are fucking stupid. That's all I have to say. This is on some other, you know, whatever screen, or the picture's fake too, bro. Nothing of this guy you can believe. None of it. You cannot believe any of it. Now he's going, oh, it's because I did it on my fucking Surface Pro machine. Look, there's his fucking Camtasia shit running right there. Okay? And ironically, look at the picture. There were more icons across the bottom of his thing. So this is on a different computer too. Listen, how stupid do you have to be? We're going to put a series. It's going to be called How Dumb Do You Have to Be to Follow ICT? All right, it's got a nice little rhyme to it. All right. But this is absurd that you guys continue to believe this horseshit, the paper trading, switching back and forth between live and paper, constant bullshit. Can't even do a trading competition, refuses to get in one with me, tells everybody they got to get on the Robbins, hump through hoops before he'll jump in. Bro, he never escrowed the 3 million. I told him, escrow the fucking 3 million. I will go run the Robbins myself. And I'll fucking take the 3 million, I'll give it to charity. Bro, he wouldn't do it. And I said it over and over and over again for 2 months. And he never fucking put it up. The guy is a fucking con and a fraud. I'm done. Let's listen to the rest of this horse shit. Let's go.
What I anticipate forming between 14,120, 14,140 in that area.
Yeah, he says what he's looking for, doesn't tell you guys. If you guys think he's a great teacher, he should be explaining why. This is your moment and opportunity where if you guys watch my videos, I'm like, here's why I think it's going up to that level. Because we have a finishing or a completion of a PRZ. I will take half off at the PRZ. If it breaks through, I'll add it back. Right? This is the type of shit that we do around here. And again, this is just crazy talk. I just think it's going to go up here. Naked chart bullshit. You guys are fucking nuts. Here's well, I mean, look, everybody would like, if I could trade on a naked chart, folks, I would. I'll be honest. I would love to just have the absolute clarity of just looking at this and just being like, look, folks, there's nothing there. Nothing! And I can still make millions. Bro, I would love to do that. The fact is, you can't, and you don't. It's better to have the stuff drawn. This is visualizing price. You want stuff on your charts. Man, I could go off all day on this. All right, here we go.
Similar to what we just watched right there. So far, the expansion on the upside is solid. It looks good.
Oh, because it looks good. Okay, folks, there's your lesson. Okay. Woo! I mean, write that shit down. Did you take a note? Take some notes on that. Where's your 1,000 pages, bro? If it looks good, it's going, all right? It still looks good, okay.
I'm thinking I might take the limit order up to...
Oh, you're thinking? You're thinking again? Oh, shit. ICT's thinking. Folks, take a note. Take a note. Take a note, everybody. ICT's thinking again. Okay, be careful. He's thinking. He's thinking I might take it up to, okay. Write that down. Write that down. He's thinking, okay.
15,220, but we'll see how we trade above the
Up to
short-term
220.
high.
Folks, you see how it's way off the screen. So you can't see 220. Hey, I got a question for you. Jerry, if you can't see 220 on the screen, he can't see 220 on the screen, what do you think he's looking at, bro?
I'm not sure.
Another screen, because here's how he does this. He cherry picks shit. He's recording all of his screens. He's got the other screens over there showing the fucking bullshit that he's showing, okay? And the layout that he has, again, he's looking at some other screen right now, fucking with you guys. That's what he's doing, fucking with you guys, man. Well, let's see if this one works. And if I walk through this and it makes it great, then I'll release this video. He probably made 7 videos this morning, okay? Before he left, he's like, oh, fuck, okay. I bet you he traded one live. I bet you he did a live one. He fucking blew it, okay? That's why he doesn't show that. He's like, oh, fuck, that one didn't work. Okay, well, I gotta hurry. I gotta go do a paper one so everybody thinks I'm good still before I leave on vacation. Fucking bullshit. Yeah. How dumb do you have to be to follow ICT? Part 1. Here we go. Keep going.
Made prior to 10 o'clock in the morning. Nice little run above.
Did he say prior to 10 o'clock in the morning? Okay, he's talking about there was some level prior to 10 o'clock in the morning. Now all of a sudden, he still can't see 220. He's calling 220, but it wasn't on the chart. Now he's scrolling up. You still can't see 220 in. Okay, so he's looking at this somewhere else. Not showing you. Okay, carry on.
Equity high.
Oh, I knew this was going to
Nice
be good.
placement on the entry.
But this is just
probably
better.
random. All right, buy side sitting right around that 14,160 level. That's it.
Okay, buy side liquidity. He wants to give some crazy ass name for a fucking pivot, folks. This is called support and resistance trading. Oh, some of that. I gotta get some of that BS. What is it? Bullshit. Buy side liquidity. I gotta get some bullshit liquid. All right, liquidate the bullshit. All right, here we go. Buy side liquid. Lick my bullshit. Okay, it's a lick my bullshit trade. Got it? Okay, lick my bullshit above the pivot. Oh, bro, you're a fucking rocket scientist. You think there might be some liquidity above a pivot? Oh, wow. Bro, write that shit down. Woohoo! Let's carry on. Woo!
In the crosshairs right now.
In the crosshairs. Oh, pull out your sniper rifles, boys. Write that shit down on the piece of paper. Woo!
Typically, you'll see it usually consolidate around here, maybe small little retracement. Gets everybody thinking it's time to sell short. Remember, resistance ideas from retail, they're going to see that 160 and say, okay, I'm going to get short because it went down from there the last time. So I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking it's going to, like, SWAT.
Oh, you're thinking? Everybody write it down. Everybody, ICT's thinking. He can't do this in front of you live so that y'all can follow the trade. But hey, he's thinking here, okay? Careful, write it down.
Bust through the door and run into that 14,180. I might adjust that in here. Okay, so that's kind of like my best case scenario. And this is what I'm going to try to take 6 contracts off above here.
Uh-huh.
So
now, mind you, nobody's taking into account that if anybody goes and looks up that if you are, if you don't have, if this is not his full account, whatever thing on the paper trading, whatever, that this could be delayed. Okay, he could be on a delayed feed here. We don't know. Okay, because there is a delayed feed on whatever this fucking shit is. What is this, Trading View? So I looked at it like, oh, look at it. It says there's a 10 or 20 minute delayed feed. So if he's up on his other chart, which we've already proven that he's already looking at some other screen somewhere, okay? So he's looking at some other screen. He's like, he could already know. He could already know right now that this is going here, which is funny. He used to say, I know the market's 10 minutes before. They go, oh, I wonder why he says he knows 10 minutes before. Oh, but because of the fucking delayed feed shit that you keep horse shit feeding people with these cherry pick trades where you already know because you're doing a delayed feed. Yeah, bro, anybody can make millions if you knew 10 minutes before where the market was going to go. I mean, if you're already cheating that, yeah, bro, you are a fucking fraud, bro. I'm so just... Carry on.
I'm
6
thinking if it
contracts
runs
off
there,
above here. Okay,
I'll take
bro.
6 off to fund the position.
Now he's saying 6 because it's half of 12, so he's like, I'm gonna take half the position off. He doesn't say half the position. He's like, I'm just gonna take 6 off here. Again, he is a terrible fucking teacher. Even if this is worth listening to, he's a shit ass teacher. Carry on.
Roll the stops to even, and then see if I can get that limit order at 14,220. Small little consolidation around that fair value gap level, as I mentioned before.
Consolidation around the fair value gap area. Okay. So he's talking about, so he saw a fair value gap over here. That's his fair value gap, right? I mean, I don't study his shit that much, but I'm assuming that's a fair. Oh, we got an FVG right there. Oh, we got one right there. Oh, we got one here. Oh, we got one over there. Oh, all right. So he's like, no, I thought we got anything called consolidation. Bro, 1 bar back is consolidation. Are you stupid?
Reaching into an order block now.
Oh, wait,
Looking
he
at-
just slipped back. Okay, so now, now we got the 5 minute. We're slipping in over here. Okay, where did that just, it just pops in for you? Okay, cool, bro. Cool story, bro.
Emini S&P micro, just to get a feel. Looks like it wants to run as high as well. So it kind of like gives me fuel or
Okay, he's got the S&P 500. Now all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah. So I've been following the all of a sudden now, because the S&P's telling me, right, dude? Worst teacher on the fucking planet. Carry on.
confidence that this is going to run up into that level. So
Oh, look at this. Nobody fucking takes, no real trader does this shit. If you're doing this, folks, this is part of the reason why you're losing, just like ICT. Bro, nobody uses this bullshit. Y'all are crazy.
my 6 contracts off.
Y'all are crazy.
And I'm going to change my mind and close it here because
Oh,
It's getting real close.
because, oh shit. I look over there at my other feed and I see that, it didn't get to my level at 220 anymore because, oh shit, we're about 10 minutes, the 10-minute feed over here told me that, no, I've changed my mind. I'm going to close the whole thing right here. Fuck, this is crazy. How dumb do you have to be to follow ICT? All right, bro.
But,
Now you're going to take
just
the
for
whole thing. Okay, bro.
general principles. 14,220, I think.
So you're clapping for you. Whoa.
There's the business.
Ooh.
Filled.
Ooh, you're
And
the
I'll
goat.
Cover over top the.
You're the
entry. You can
goat.
see it.
Bah, bah, bah. The goat.
Right there is your.
How did
entry.
you do it? Oh.
And that's not bad. It's the low candle. That's
Oh.
show you guys. There's the limit.
Now, you know what he doesn't explain? I want to know, why doesn't he, why didn't he tell y'all that he took this? I mean, why not take this fair value gap? Because this is what y'all are going to do.
That's right.
Why would he not take that one? And look at one, okay? But why didn't he take that one? Did he explain why he didn't take that one? No. It's at 10 o'clock. It's a perfect time. He says that's a good time to trade. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I tell y'all not to trade between 10:10 and 10:30, and then at 10:30 take the rips. Okay, I do. That's how I teach it. So if he's gonna say, "Well, I didn't take that one because Vinny told me not to," well then, congratulations! You're studying my shit just like I told you. Congratulations. Okay, maybe, but bro, what the fuck? If everybody takes your shit, bro, you're wrecked.
So
Get out of here.
hope you
Just
found
like
this
you.
insightful.
Can't trade.
James,
Just like everybody else.
There's
You
your
eat at
example.
Chipotle all the time. We know you do. All right? It's Chipotle every fucking day. You pretend to drive around Corvettes, but you ride around in a RAV4. Get the fuck out of here.
Until next time, be safe.
Until next time, until April 1st, on April Fool's Day, ladies and gentlemen, you guys get some more of this. I mean, you get some more fucking paper trade. I mean, how dumb do you have to be? Oh, yes, Lord. Oh, give me some more of this horse shit. Oh, I'm way better trading now after having seen that shit right there. I mean, woo, bro. Jerry, I'm going to hand it over to you, bro. What did you learn from that there, bro?
Nothing.
Nothing. Folks, that's all we got. I mean,
I actually do not know why he took that trade at all. After years of studying, I still don't understand why did he take that trade.
bro, it's a fair value gap on a 1 minute, bro. Come on. And he didn't explain why all of a sudden he changed his mind either. Okay, I guess, folks, write it down. All right, folks, those who are not Jerry's wised up. But you, hey, stupid, yeah. Knock, knock, hey, stupid. You down in the comments trolling me right now. Hey, stupid, yeah, you. Okay, listen. I hope you wrote that down. The part where he was like, wow, I changed my mind. Okay. Well, folks, write that part down. If you change your mind, apparently take off the whole thing. Okay. I'm just saying we're done here. This is a wrap. There's nothing more we can do. If you haven't figured it out by now and you watch my videos, I can't help you. All right. We're taking him to court. So maybe after the court case is done, maybe you'll believe then. I don't care if you do or you don't. Honestly, I think God sent some people down here on earth, go through our earth test, for some people to find out that they're stupid. Okay, that may be you. And if that is you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just close the video right now. Close it. Walk away slowly. Do not come back to my channel. Please stay away. You are not welcome here. Okay, unfollow me, unsubscribe. Do not hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the dislike on your way out. That's fine. But to the rest of you guys who enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button. And I will do more videos before April Fool's Day, all right? Oh, my word. Jerry, thanks for coming and hanging out, bro. That was fun.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, man. I'm going to close up
Thank
this
you so
video,
much.
but stay on the line here. I'll talk to you here in just a minute. I'm going to close out the video here.
Okay.
Oh, for the rest of you guys, y'all go get wrecked! Oh, man. That was too much.